How do you feel, Mr. Wake? Any nausea, disorientation, anything like that?
Yep.
Mr. Wake, how are you feeling?
Dark.
Okay, my head's fine. I had to lie about my headache and memory loss. He'd send me to a hospital for tests. I couldn't leave without Alice.
Very well. I don't think you have a concussion, but
Thank you.
you've obviously been through quite a shock. You should take it easy for a couple of days.
Thanks.
Will do, Doc.
Well then, Mr. Wake, we're done here. If the pain gets any worse or you experience any other symptoms, you should come see me.
Will
I'll
do,
let you get
Doc.
on with it then. Sarah, Sheriff Breaker, is waiting for you. She's very good at her job. I'm sure she can locate your wife in no time.
I hope so.
Doc Nelson was the image of a small-town doctor. Sheriff Breaker had called him to the station to take a look at the cut in my head.
Examine. Examine.
I'm sorry you had to cut your morning fishing short for this, Doc.
Oh, she's a beauty, ain't she?
She's big.
Not the biggest I ever caught, if you can believe that coming
Really?
from an old fisherman like me. But she's right up there. Now,
Okay.
she's a largemouth bass, which is
Oh, I
what you
wasn't trying to
have if
open
you
the
prefer
dialogue.
lure. Now, if you want either trout or salmon, on the other hand, then it's fly fishing for you.
Okay.
You a fishing man, Mr. Wake? Oh,
No.
doesn't really matter, I suppose. But it can be very relaxing out there. You can't get me off the water this time of year. Closest thing to heaven.
Good to know,
Take your
Doc.
word for it, Doc.
Okay. There's nothing here to steal, unfortunately. Life is but a dream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the stream. And if you see a crocodile, don't forget to scream. Row, row, row your boat gently down the river. And if you see a polar bear, don't forget to shiver.
Come in, Mr. Wake. Your phone's on the desk. The battery was dead. It's charged now.
Have you started looking for my wife yet?
My men are already on it. Now, can you tell me what happened?
I'm not sure. I can't remember. We were arguing. I walked out of the
I'm
cabin.
not sure if that
The
animal was
cabin on
correct.
Cauldron Lake? How did you end up at Stucky's gas station?
I wanted
How
to
did
tell
you
her
end up
about
at
the
Stucky's?
gas
I called you
But I
there.
couldn't. She'd lock me in.
I walked
Excuse me.
there.
I need to take this. Hello?
Alan, please help me.
Alice?
Alice?
Stop talking to the law. You'll do exactly what I say if you ever want to see your wife again.
Who is this?
Oh, I am
Go to the
unlikely
back
to do as
lot.
I'm saying.
There's a hole in the fence on the left. Look inside the junker. I left a little something there to convince you we're all on the same page here. After you ditch the cops, you're gonna meet me in Elderwood National Park. There's a spot called Lover's Peak. Midnight. Don't do nothing stupid, pal. We're watching you.
We.
I need some fresh air. Can I go out? In the back, maybe?
Of course, Mr. Wake. I understand. You can get there through the cells. Deputy Grant can show you the way.
Grand.
I'm sorry. All of this, it's just a lot to take in.
Mr. Wake, can I help you with anything?
I need to get some air. The sheriff said I could go out back.
Of course, Mr. Wake. You can get there through the cell corridor. Just don't mind Walter in there. He's one of our regulars.
Okay.
I thought he quit drinking for good.
Oh, no such luck. He went on a bender and beat Danny pretty badly. He started shouting like that the moment he woke up.
Okay.
You can get to the back.
I
lot
couldn't
through
go
the
anywhere
back
yet.
door
I
and
had
down
to
the
play
corridor,
along with the
Mr.
caller. Alice's life was at stake.
Yeah, I'll turn the lights on, pal. Just give me a moment.
Yeah, it's Mulligan here. I'm at Stucky's gas station with Thornton. There's no sign of him. Over.
Wait. Yeah, this is Thornton.
Look, we've located the grave. Look, it's here. That's some good news, right? Stucky was supposed to be driving it at the rehearsal today. Over.
Oh, give me that. Mulligan here. Looks like someone really thrashed the garage. Over. Okay, roger that, guys. Keep looking for Stucky. Jane's out.
Okay.
Thank you, man. Thank you. Hey, you're all right. You're a good guy. Don't let anybody tell you different. You know,
Thanks.
I shouldn't even be in here. The cops, they got it all wrong. See, sure, I beat him up.
Right.
I wasn't drunk. I mean, I wasn't drunk at the time. I only got drunk afterward.
You know that's kind of worse, right?
Listen, you gotta listen carefully now. Here's the kicker. That wasn't Danny. No, sir. It only looked like him. You wanna know who it really was? I'll tell you who it really was.
Okay.
It was a goddamn space alien!
Right.
I know it sounds like something a drunk would say, but believe me, I wasn't drunk then.
We'll see.
The early morning light hurt my eyes and made my head ache. The man on the phone had said, go through the fence on the left.
Go through the fence on the left. Go through the fence on the left. Go through the fence on the left, left. Go through the fence on the left. Hello.
The caller had told me to find a hole in the fence behind the police station. There was something for me in an abandoned car.
Just one more item before I go. It's been a busy night for the sheriff's department. We've
Sure has.
had a few broken windows, even a report of shots fired on Main Street. Deputies Mulligan and Thornton had to deal with two intoxicated young men who were celebrating the completion of their Deer Fest float. Now, folks, we get this every year. I know it's exciting, the big day's almost here, but let's save it for the party and leave the gunplay for the shooting competition, huh? There's no point in getting all worked up yet.
Is this open? Damn it. I didn't expect it to be open, but I am a believer. Alright. Excuse me.
Alice's driver's license had been placed on the front seat. The caller meant business.
Page. Howdy, partner.
Ow! Thank God! Where the hell have you been?
Just at a car.
You and Alice. Oh, I've been worried sick. I flew out yesterday. I'm here in Bright Falls.
Barry,
Right.
listen to me. I'm at the sheriff's station. Come and get me. I can't talk now.
Al, what the hell is going on?
I had to get the sheriff to let me go. I needed to get to Elderwood National Park to meet Alice's kidnappers. A writer is a light that reveals the world of his story from darkness, shapes it from nothingness. The way a sculptor carves a statue from a block of granite. If I stop, the world I'm making dies. Darkness will reclaim it. It's a long, hard journey into the dark. Alice's life is at stake, but I can't think about that, or I'll lose it. The dread lingers at the edge of perception. I'll push on. Anything is possible here. I'll write the story. I'll save her.
Sure. Sure.
Marvelous, Sarah. I just wanted to settle all the damage the Anderson brothers might have inadvertently caused on their recent regrettable little outing. They
Oh,
are
yeah?
not accountable for their actions, of course. I can assure you that my staff has been reprimanded.
Tor and Odin never caused any trouble to anyone when they were still living at their farm.
Indeed. All we can do is to slow down the progress of their dementia.
Sure.
Are you feeling any better, Mr. Wake?
Let's do it.
I'd like to leave. Am I free to go?
Well, we still need to talk about...
Am I under arrest?
No, of course not.
Great.
But I
I'm
need to know where
gone.
you'll be staying so I can get in touch with you.
I'd avoid the motel. The Majestic is known for its roaches. The cabins at Elderwood are pretty nice, though.
That sounds perfect.
Elderwood sounds
Dr.
lovely.
Emil Hartman. I'd like to invite you to stay at Cauldron Lake Lodge.
Did you talk to my wife?
I had the pleasure of discussing your situation with her on several occasions.
Did you set something up with her?
I invited her here. My clinic is a place where...
Oh, hey! Oh, my!
Good hit.
Hey, nobody move! Get your hands off of my client!
Who are you?
I'm Barry Wheeler.
Barry Wheeler, duh.
If you have business with Mr. Wake, you talk to me. You yokels won't know what hit you once I sick my lawyers on your asses.
No harm done, Sarah. I'm all right. I don't want to press charges.
Damn right you
Mr.
won't.
Wake, my offer still stands.
Get fucked, man.
Get me out of here.
What the hell was that about, Al? We don't need a replay of that thing with the paparazzi.
Hey, they deserved
They
it.
were gonna lock you up.
I had to talk to someone. I told Barry everything. He thought I was certifiable, but when he heard about the manuscript, I had him. The fact that I'd written something, even if I couldn't remember it, was enough for him. He smelled money. And he believed that Alice had been kidnapped. Anything beyond that was another story.
That's fine.
I
I'll
had a
take
midnight
that.
appointment with the kidnapper in a place called Lover's Peak, somewhere in Elderwood National Park. The plan was to rent a cabin.
I don't like it, Al. I don't like any of it. It's not good. In fact, it's the absolute opposite of good.
You're correct, sir.
Mr. Wake! Barry, you
Hi,
found
Rose.
him.
Hi, Rose.
Oh, wow. I was just thinking about you, too.
Great.
I was just bringing Rusty some coffee. He's on the balcony, looking after Max. Poor thing.
Poor thing?
I really
Okay.
need to go. Great to see you again, Mr. Wake. Later!
You too. Bye, Rose.
Who's Max?
I think it's a dog.
What an airhead.
Jeez, Mr.
I'd come here to
Takes
rent a
swing at
cabin
everybody.
where I could wait till
This
midnight.
is not her fault. She's a very nice girl and, more importantly, a fan.
That is true. That is
She
true.
even has a fan site dedicated to you.
Really? Mammoth.
Seriously, Al, what you were saying in the car, just listen to yourself.
Yep.
What,
I'm
you
listening.
shot a guy and his body just disappeared?
Yes.
When was the last time you slept? What, are you high? Have you been drinking?
No.
Look, Barry, I'm missing a week, and someone's got Alice.
Do you
and everything's
understand
just...
what it sounds like when you say stuff like that?
I do.
Don't get me wrong, it's a good story, could be a bestseller. But when you start confusing fiction
Thank you
with
for waiting
reality,
for me to get
you're
back.
buying yourself a ticket to the funny farm.
Wait here.
Slap. I don't have any of my guns. The police took them all.
Easy there, boy. I'm almost done.
Hey, Rusty, right? You rent cabins.
Oh, Mr. Wake. I'd shake your hand, but mine are kind of full here.
That's okay.
Actually, I'm sorry about this. Would you mind grabbing the registration form from the desk? It's just across from Bucktooth Charlie.
Okay, sure.
Okay, dokele.
Seriously, Al, you can't just go and meet a kidnapper. Those situations always end up in disaster.
Yeah.
You gotta talk to the cops.
Okay.
She's my wife, and it's my call. Can we talk about this later?
No. This whole thing... Listen, you hit your head.
Yes.
I mean, geez, Al, come on. You gotta understand how crazy all this sounds.
I do.
If you're trying to pull a joke on me, freak me out, it's working. Ha ha, let's have a laugh on Barry. Well, you had me going there real funny, Al. You can quit it now.
There you go.
I think this is the form you wanted.
And here are the keys. Okay, you're all set, Mr. Wake.
Thank you, my
Glad
friend.
to have you staying here.
Thanks. Can you tell me how to get to Lover's Peak?
Oh, sure. It's at the end of the nature trail.
Well,
Just
up there?
follow the paths, you'll get to it eventually. It's an easy walk.
Okay.
Nice spot, too.
Great. Will do.
If you have any trouble finding it, just keep your eyes on the radio mast. It's right below that.
Okay.
Oh,
Thank
and
you.
hey, if you take a walk in the woods, watch your steps so you don't end up like Max. I
What
guess
happened?
I'm a little worried. We got a bunch of campers out there we haven't heard from. It's not like these people are on a schedule, but with the traps, well, you know. I just don't want any trouble.
Sure.
Thanks.
Sure.
Look, Al, you're asking me to believe that
Yeah.
you shot a dude who went poof into thin air, a guy
Yep.
who was bulletproof until you pointed a flashlight at him.
Yep.
You hear that from people who end up spending time in padded rooms, strapped to their beds, wearing white shirts with too long tangled up sleeves,
Yeah, I've seen them.
and eating a healthy diet of pills.
Yeah, healthy.
Al, you make cruel jokes about people who believe that kind of stuff. You're the skeptic.
Which should tell you a lot.
Gave me an hour-long lecture on homeopathy last month. What was it? If there's no proof, it's pure bullshit. Period.
Guess the laugh's on me then.
Al, come on. I mean, okay. Okay, maybe something weird happened to you, okay?
I mean, it's a lot weird.
Thanks for the heartfelt vote of confidence.
All I'm saying is you gotta throw me a bone here, bestseller.
Like what? What do you
would
want?
think if it was me? There's no way you should be going out at midnight with a gun.
Come with me
No
then.
one asked you to come here, Barry. Either work with me on this or go straight back to New York.
One or the
Your choice.
other.
Uh-huh.
Uh-huh. That sounds like you're on board. Let's go.
That's just crazy talk, Al. Al.
What now?
Al? We should go to the sheriff or call the FBI.
Damn it, Barry, they'll kill her. This is not a goddamn debate, Barry. I'm going
Bless
to
you.
Lover's Peak. He said to come alone.
Okay, okay then. I understand. You're my best friend, and I'm worried that you're not right in the head.
Yeah, I get that.
Tell me what to do to help, and I'll do it.
You stay here, and if I'm not back by morning, call the cavalry.
Bless you.